Capricorn. This is your tarot reading for July 2016. And for those of you having a vacation this month, well, it looks absolutely fabulous. Your energy seems to be rising to the top where you are freeing yourself from those day-to-day routines and actually now flapping your wings, having a lot of fun. It appears to be back-to-back situations here now that you've lined up that you want to try to complete here in July, and I see you heading towards it with a lot of energy. So good for you. It's all about catching up with that side of life, which has to do with where you can feel just absolutely free spirited, right? And bring that inner child out to play. Now, there would be a possibility to go out of town. This is more like a long distance travel. The potential is there, the dream is there. Somehow, though, you might not be able to do it right now when you want to. It could be due to some outer circumstance that's holding you back. Maybe you need to follow through on some pre-engagements or whatever that may be. But it is all about a choice, and I'm seeing how you're really wanting to go. All right? So follow the need, follow that desire, and then try to check it out how you might just be able to turn things around, okay? Because it is possible, but it looks like you're going to have to do a little work or have some communication with somebody in power, should I say, to allow this actually to take on shape and form. But like I said, this has to do with a long journey or at a faraway destination. So the dream is there. And even though it may not come together that you will be able to take that trip here in July, it could come up here in the autumn. But it could be those pre-steps, setting everything up, getting your ducks in a row, because the desire at least is going to start shooting up here in July. Meanwhile, it looks like there might be some money going out. It has to do with your home or residence. You could be changing things up here right now. Maybe it could be a project that will cost a little bit of money, not a lot, but a little bit of money. And it looks like this could be something that you've been wanting to do for a while and you've just been putting it off for whatever reasons. But right now, yes, and this is also an urge that it's coming up, and it really looks like the outcome of whatever this might be, whether it's painting your walls or putting in new carpet or new laminate, whatever it is, you're going to be so super excited once it's done, where you will tell yourself, like, why didn't I do this earlier? Because it looks like you've been wanting this for a longer period of time, and it's wonderful when we can get things up and running, isn't it? Then also I'm seeing here that there is somebody you're going to get in touch with, and it looks like it could be somebody in the closer community or circle of friends. I see some communication. Maybe this is a person that could come in and help you complete what it is you're wanting to do or be a part of the task, and some money negotiations here. And that's why I'm thinking maybe this person is a part of that home improvement. I'm sensing too that not only are you going to start here, you're starting on something, but as you do, you know how it is, sometimes we start somewhere and then here comes this and then comes that, right? There, it kind of keeps growing and expanding. Suddenly we'll want to change up even more. So you could have those discussions as well and put down some future estimate on maybe how much it will come to cost if this same person comes back and continues on the process. So I'm feeling it's a great time to negotiate good prices, fees for that kind of work. Then also here for you, when it comes to relationships, there is an aspect of a relationship that might finalize or come to an end this month. Not saying that you are going to end your relationship, even though, maybe a few of you will, Capricorn, but that doesn't go for all of you, right? But for those of you who have been working on a certain issue, at least the issue in itself will come to a conclusion, and then here I see you feeling like you're being set free, because once that is behind you, then new energy will open up and new chapters are opening, which I feel will behoove you, because regardless, this is something that you've been thinking about, something you've been working at for a long period of time. So you have to look at this, whatever ending, as a blessing, okay? Anything that is good and positive will not end. So don't worry when I talk about endings. Normally, when endings do come up, it's something that we can actually just be happy for. Why? Because the universe always knows what's coming in behind it. And it will just set you on to a path here where I feel things are great. Those of you in a relationship, there's two things between you and your partner this month that are going to be discussed. And it has to do with values. Now, on the one hand, that can have to do with money. Maybe you're talking money matters, where things can balance up and where you're wanting to really look at how things can come to a place where things are harmonious, equal, so it's not imbalanced. And you're going to make that work. So I see the outcome for it being really good. Then, on the other hand, it could be how much energy you're putting into what's being done in your daily life. Are you doing too much or too little? Is he or she doing too much, too little? It's all about balancing out those scales. What a great month to focus on this interaction between the two of you to harmonize your relationship without any issues, okay? There's no sense here, at least as far as I can see, that it's going to be creating an issue, which at other times when things are more sensitive, yes, then issues can come and then we just keep quiet because we don't want to stir the pot, right? But this month, communication channels between you and your partner is really, really open. So I don't think that it's going to stir the pot. It's just going to harmonize the pot. For those of you who have a girlfriend or a sister out of country, or it could be out of state, mind you, out of state or out of country, but at distance from you, there's some incredible good news coming from her. And I see that you're going to be extremely happy for her when she shares this with you. It's something she's been working on for a longer period. And so there's joy all across the chart here with that. And for you, when it comes to your own career, I feel that whatever challenge has been in front of you and you've been working at, well, there is some conclusion that could open up here and really bring it to a new level this month, okay? And it's going to bring that security that you want, need here, in fact, for your home and family life. And so I see security here. The challenge might have been there for a higher reason, only to be seen or understood fully in the aftermath. We don't always understand it while we're in the midst of it. Like, why are we going through this challenge right now? And we're blindfolded because we're just seeing the challenge. In the aftermath, though, when we look back, we can see how some challenges, even though it slowed us down, how important that was because there was lessons there and how it's all going to tie in, come together down the road. Now, there is a female. She's a little stressed. There's things that she may not be expressing or sharing with you, and little do you know because she's not sharing it right now. But once this surfaces, you will understand that she's been carrying this burden for some time. And I see you kind of saying, well, why didn't you share this before? But this woman, let me tell you though, she's got a lot of pride. She's got a lot of strength. She likes to work things out on her own. She's extremely independent. But I do see, at least for her, it's going to feel good to let you know that, hey, this is what I have been doing, and this is what I've done about it, and this is where I'm at now. So you're going to hear that. Now, she could be a family member, but she could also be in the circle of friends somewhere. Then for you, something unexpected here at Capricorn that you hadn't really thought. Uh, Maybe you did at some point, and then it didn't come together for you. This is within a relationship, whether it's a relationship with your significant other, but relationships can be so many things. But here with somebody that you hold close to heart, had some faith in the past, where things didn't really just pan out beautifully, and it gave you some worry at a certain point in time. And as you have let that go, well, then lo and behold, boom, here we go. And there may be some news, insight, or whatnot here within this matter. And it's going to leave you a little dumbfounded when it does surface, because it's something that you have actually felt that you've concluded and put behind you. But then here we go again, right? So you will have that. So I guess this concludes what we have here for July, Capricorn, and I'm excited to see what August will bring for you, and I will see you next month. Bye now.